same character pool to choose from.
They play insanely similar.
Yeah, I mean, and they play very similar. Really they use the same characters, so it's going to be really interesting to see who he does start with, because you can only change once. You know, this is still two out of 3.
Right, loser semis.
Right, loser semis. We're getting close, though. We're getting close, but unfortunately, this is still 2 out of 3.
Right.
So you don't have a lot of time to play with the character
absolutely,
switching.
Absolutely.
You can't just be switching characters. You have to make sure.
I'd imagine he's start with Rig.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think Rig is where and I think the crowd understands. They're cheering for Rig as well. I mean, I'm sure now. If he loses his first match, they're going to be screaming Zach.
They're going to scream Zach. They're going to scream Zach.
That's for sure. And switching to
Zach.
Zach.
Top of their lungs.
Yeah, depending on how the match goes. I mean, it might be a good thing to do.
And by the way, we haven't talked about this, but people might have forgotten, sitting comfortable in front of the winners. Have we done winners finals yet?
I don't know. No, because Caliber and Blackberry Chaos, that'll be winners finals.
That's right. So we'll do that after this match.
Absolutely.
Is this in? Is this
okay.
Tori?
Yeah, okay.
It is. So first hold
Game
here.
on.
All right, so Kwiggles going with that Christie. First time I'm seeing it.
And here we go. Okay. And a great start. And we talk about how important a strong start is in this game. And, I mean, look at that right there.
That's a strong start.
And now it's a tap. And being able to close those taps out, though, that's such an important skill, especially in this game.
But I mean,
one stun can lead to just a huge amount of damage. You can't allow yourself to be stunned. Not when your opponent has a shred of health left.
Yeah,
and
but
these guys are both great at doing that.
You're right. And who better at closing out that one hit than Christie?
Right. Fast as can be, great high
range,
lows.
Special sidestep.
Yep, absolutely. But again, I got to see how Hoodless now comes off of that big emotional performance and comeback he had with Zach.
Huge emotional performance.
Now this is, again, Kwiggles, avenging his brother a little bit. You get a little melodramatic, but, he literally did just beat his brother. So I'm sure, there's a little extra, hey.
Yeah, I mean,
there's enough, there's enough on the line that, you're motivated as can be, but.
Right, and it's so funny that,
But
as much as they play similar, they play so different at the same time. Because Kwiggles likes to play a little bit more shape swift. I like poke.
Wow, and I'm really surprised that Hoodless didn't hold that mid punch.
That's really the only thing that could have truly killed him 100.
Right, and normally he always holds those. So,
wow,
I was expecting to see a 1-1 split right there, but hey. Again, that's what we talk about, closing it out.
Yeah.
So important. And
Kwiggles is playing phenomenal.
Kwiggles is, and that's why I was before the tournament, I had this talk, and I thought Kwiggles, I put him in my top 3. I thought with the way he was playing, he could go all the way. And he's showing us why. I mean, the only one who really had, wow. And look at that, he just walked through. I think he should go to Zach.
His rig's off. His rig's off today. His rig's off today.
Something's not right with the rig. I agree. And the Zach chant, right on cue, right on time.
Right on time.
They're calling for Zach. We'll see, because again, Hoodless is very calm, cool, collected. He's not going to get carried away. He's going to make the choice that he thinks is best. If it happens to be what the crowd wants, all the better for all of us. He picked Zach before, he had great success. I mean, after the way that match went, I wouldn't hate a switch to Zach.
This is his tournament career on the line at Summer Jam.
Yeah,
he does not win a trip to TFC if he's out here.
And this is losers semis. I mean, this is far along here. You want to make sure but you don't want to feel like you lost because you switched away from your main.
You're right. That's
but here we go. And you know what? Immediately the room responds. I mean, I think you just can't value that energy enough, though. And I mean, with the
it helps.
Oh, absolutely. The energy that was being put out before for when he switched to Zach. I mean,
especially take this into effect. Players that play with headphones versus not.
Right.
He's a player that does not play with headphones.
Absolutely.
He hears this.
Right.
He hears every chatter in the crowd while he plays.
That's true.
So we got the Halloween costume.
Here we go. Nice. Yeah.
Halloween costume Zach. Will it be the same downfall from the brothers?
Because like we say, again, his Zach is incredibly strong.
It is. And you know what? Some days you wake up and you're just clicking with a new character. Yeah. And right now, Hoodless is clicking with Zach on all fronts.
And yeah, he's got a lot of experience with Zach. I mean, Zach's his character. And look, he switched to Rig in this game, but obviously Rig didn't exist before this game, and he played Zach.
Right. You're right. Absolutely correct. He's not over yet. Don't count him out.
Great finish. Wow. And again, that's huge. Because if Kwiggles got a hold, he would have lost. Hoodless would have lost that round. It would have been massive. Wow,
Kwiggles
look at that.
starts steamrolling, and you can't win. Okay.
Absolutely.
When Hoodless starts steamrolling, you can't win. I think we found the pattern here. You got to get your offensive pressure set.
With these characters, yes, and Zach especially. I mean, he's a high-low mix-up machine. I mean, with the spins and everything. I mean, it's just he can keep a stun going
Guaranteed
so
punch,
long.
punch.
And that throw right there you just saw, using that as a blender.
Oh!
Wow, and look at the change again. Hoodless goes to Zach. He's a different player. It's amazing.
We have a brand new Zach here on the scene. Hoodless, man. And here's the crowd.
It could be the rebirth of Zach as his main in tournaments now. And I like it.
And the screaming is insane.
Yeah, the crowd is so hype right now for Zach and Hoodless. And so are we, and we hope you are too. And this is incredible.
Guys, stand by. Zach, one of the most underused characters in Dead or Alive.
Right.
Fun to see it engage and go off here.
And just watch what he does when the stuns start and the tools he has that can keep that stun going, and they're all very damaging.
Great punish. We need that. That's that DOA 4 Hoodless coming in.
Okay.
Oh, great punch grab.
Yeah, he rolled the dice, went for the throw, but Kwiggles was ready. Again, that's when if Kwiggles wasn't ready, he wins the match. So I don't hate that choice.
Right. No, and here comes Hoodless, aggressive as ever. There it is, the duck into the punch. Wow. Here goes the launch. 7 PP.
Big damage. And
into
look
the
at
tech-up.
this. Amazing. Finishes with the triple sweep on the ground, or quadruple sweep, however many there were. And again, the room explodes. We're seeing a third game in this match. Amazing.
And is this a repeat of Hoodless?
I know, and he's riding the wave again. I mean, the crowd is
momentum DOA.
Yeah.
This is momentum DOA.
The crowd is so behind him, and it's just amazing to see the transformation in his game when he switched to Zach. We've seen it twice, and we're right back into it. Let's see if he can finish this match strong. Talk about closing. This is where you need to close.
This is where you close. That was staying alive.
Absolutely.
Now you need to close. So will he build? Great hold. Wow, we haven't seen Kwiggles stop that string once yet. No punish there. New Kwiggles as well.
Strange choice by Kwiggles there.
Wow, Kwiggles is really scared of the forward kick, down kick. Wow. Wow.
Oh, what a whiff there.
Hoodless with those striking mix-ups.
And again, and he started strong, and it's like he's a different player that he's chosen Zach now.
He transforms.
Awesome.
He's like, he starts out on very weak, and he just turns it on 100.
With his back to the wall, he's responded amazingly. And regardless of the results, this is another player I'm so impressed. I mean, I think any questions about his nerve have been answered today.
Absolutely,
honestly.
and you know what? Up one round, we talk about it. Kwiggles is about to take the second one. Not out yet, but about to take the second one. You got to close it out. Kwiggles, we're talking about a lot like Hoodless. Kwiggles is in this, baby.
Again, one stun. Watch. Every time he lands that initial stun with Zach, there's big damage behind it. Every time.
Wow, and this gets so scary.
Yeah, okay. One apiece. Split.
One apiece. It's about to close out. It's about to close out. Both players need to stay confident. Kwiggles is an amazing Christie. Okay, we're talking a lot about Hoodless, but Kwiggles is an amazing Christie. He needs to adapt. He needs to adapt. He's dunking low too much there. That sweep doesn't guarantee anything.
Absolutely. Great point. You know, we're talking so much about Hoodless because of the Zach hype train, but Kwiggles is an amazing player and an amazing Christie. And yeah, he is very capable of adapting. And again, this is a character, Zach, where you can truly, there's a possibility that he's just not familiar with how to fight.
Wow, what a combo.
Great combo.
Taking him back turn, getting a back turn limbo, knocking him down with punch, punch, down, punch, punch, and then doing punch, punch, kick to follow up.
Right, and wow, that's big damage.
He's not out of it. This is still within power blow critical burst range. The life bar is still a big part of it. 15 seconds left. He needs to go in soon. Is he watching the life bar? Is he watching the time? 9.
Yeah, time's going to be a factor here. He saw it. He saw it.
It's so hard to get in on Christie there.
It's tough. She's so fast, and I mean, it's the theme, but crunch time, you know, for a favorite going into this tournament.
Crowd again, crowd again, crowd again. They want Hoodless.
Oh, yeah, they do.
He's the crowd favorite, despairingly.
And I want to see a 5th round here.
What a hold!
And it looks like we may see one. Again, I don't want to jinx it.
We may.
What a start.
Not enough damage yet, and a long way to go for Kwiggles. That's a punish.
Nice.
That's a punish. Oh, it's safe. He did go to punish. Wow. Oh, my God, it's not over. It's not over. Oh, he got him!
Okay, and what everybody in this building wanted, a 5th and final round. This is for it all.
All the marbles on the table.
Right, loser goes home, winner moves on.
And Hoodless is just feeding off the crowd's energy.
Absolutely. The crowd is deafening right now. It's amazing. Again, this is why you should be here right now.
If you are not here,
it is amazing.
It is so exciting. Will Hoodless close out, or will Kwiggles test the crowd wrong? Huge combo, 40% by Kwiggles. That's very detrimental.
Okay.
Wow, good interrupt there. Reading the delay.
Absolutely, and we're pretty much dead even here.
50%. Kwiggles having the power blow. If he gets a critical burst here, he could win.
Okay.
Wow. Long wake-up kick there. Oh, what a hole!
Oh, it's just so tense right now. I mean, you feel it, and you feel the energy from the crowd.
This is over! This is over!
That's it. Wow. And Kwiggles, Mr. Kwiggles, knocks Hoodless out of the tournament.
The only thing that could have beaten him was the sit-down stun, guaranteed forward P+K.
Yeah, and that's the second time he got hit by that exact same setup.
You're right.
And
You're
earlier
right.
I commented
in the final round.
Yeah, and I was surprised he didn't counter that mid-punch because that's usually something he does.
It's slow. You see the wind-up.
Yeah, the one that you can counter. I mean, I'm surprised. It was still an amazing match all the way around. And again, Kwiggles looking so good. And I mean, what a match to build on for Kwiggles moving forward. Because I mean, now his eyes have to be moving towards the end. Awesome match, man.
Great job, baby.
Yeah, again, really an awesome performance. And like I said, regardless of the results, I'm just so impressed by what Hoodless did right there.
Played amazing.
Again, against one of the best players in the world, back against the wall. I mean, after 3 rounds in a row, you know, losing the first, making the switch to Zach, coming back like he did, bringing it down that close to